Hello, this is Kat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I have been so looking forward to taking a look at this kit with you. This is The Lavender Witch in Summer by Lyra the Lavender Witch, and this kit is being released by Diamond Art Club as part of their big anniversary release on the 31st of May. So thank you very much to Diamond Art Club for sending this over to me to show you ahead of time. At the time of filming, I do not have the exact release times that you're looking for on the 31st of May, but this video is going to be going up after Diamond Art Club have previewed this kit on social media. So if you check out either Diamond Art Club's Facebook page and or their Instagram page, you will see the full release details there, and it will tell you what kind of timings you are looking for if this is something that you want to grab. This is a round diamond kit, and it is 55.6 by 78.7 centimetres. So it's a nice medium-sized kit. It's got 61 colours, which includes 3 Aurora Borealis drills and 2 fairy dust diamonds, and it's got a little under 58,000 diamonds if you're like me and you like the nerdy stats. So let's check this out. I am so excited to see what Diamond Art Club has in store for us for this anniversary event. They didn't do one last year, but the previous ones that they've done have just been a lot of fun. A lot of really fabulous releases. So yeah, I can't wait to see what else is coming. Right. So as you'll have noted, the picture is wrapped around the box, and you also have pictures here and here and here. So whatever way you store your box in your cupboard, it's really nice and easy to see which kit you're reaching for. Let's crack on. So inside the box you will find a tray that contains everything else. So you've got layers of security in the packaging there to keep it nice and safe in transit to you. You'll find it a toolkit, which I'll look at in a moment. You will find, of course, the diamond painting and drills. And then there is also underneath this little pouch here. Thank you for your purchase. All sorts of important information in here, so we will go through that too. First up, let's look at this toolkit, and I do apologise if you can hear thudding noises in the background. My washing machine's just gone into a spin cycle, and this is my only opportunity to film today, so unfortunately I'm pressing ahead. You probably can't hear, but I just thought I'd mention it. You have got the contents of the toolkit listed here, but I'm going to show you them anyway. So, inside, the way it's packed, it looks like you have 3 items, but there are more goodies tucked inside. So first of all, you have a roll of baggies, which are just always helpful to have on hand. A lot of us use them for kitting down, some people for kitting up. I also just use them generally around the house, so they're always good to have. Next up, you have your Twist and Pick applicator pen. This is a big upgrade that Diamond Art Club brought out last year. So we used to get the sort of standard, typical thin plastic pens that you get in most toolkits. This is a significant improvement. It's got a more ergonomic feel, so if you ever get kind of finger strain, if you've been diamond painting for a long time, you may well find this more comfortable. It's got a 4-placer tucked in on one end already. And then at this end, if you take the lid off, here is the Twist and Pick applicator. You can see that this is already preloaded with wax. So what you're going to do is just twist it, and that was all raring to go and ready to come out, that wax. It's come straight out of the end there. Pinch off any excess because you don't want that just to get on your canvas and your drills, and you're ready to go with your single placer. And then when it gets a bit low, you just twist again, more will come out. If you run out, which to be honest is going to take you quite a long time to do, but if you run out, or if you just want to change for a different putty or wax, if you have a preferred tool to work with, you can also take this chamber out and scrape out what's in there and put your preferred wax or putty in there. So it's just a really nice flexible tool. And then you have the tray, which is one of my personal favourite upgrades they've made in the last year or so, just because I think it's really nice to have a proper tray with some depth and some size to it that comes as standard in a toolkit. These are stackable, they're all going to slot on top of each other if you have a few. It has a lid that slides off like that and a stopper that slides in like that. And inside you will find more of that clear wax that was in the Twist and Pick pen. You'll find some pink wax, just in case that is your preference. And you will also find a 7-placer in case you're more comfortable with that for the other end. And then, as you can see, the tray itself is a really decent size. You can really get your drills to line up nicely in this if you like to multi-place in particular. That's always really helpful. So yeah, really appreciate this. Next up, here is the thank you for your purchase pouch. So it's got some links to Diamond Art Club social media here, not links, icons showing you where they are. And if I open it up like this, look at those in a moment. But inside you have got tips and tricks. You've got a link to Diamond Art Club's VIP Facebook group, which is a great resource where you can meet fellow DAC fans, find out more about upcoming releases, all that good fun. You've got step-by-step instructions, and you've also got a little bit here on how to use and refill that twist and pick applicator. And down here, you've got a list of the kit contents so you can check them off. And then over here, you have got a save 20% off your first purchase on Diamond Art Club's app. There are always discount codes available with Diamond Art Club. I do usually point out that I have affiliate codes in the description box below, CAT20 and CAT10 for 20% and $10 off your first ever purchase from Diamond Art Club, respectively. But if you're making a purchase for this anniversary event, just check out what kind of discount code may be available for that, because often for these kind of events there are nice discount codes. But just important to know, going forwards, whenever you're watching this video, whenever you're making your purchase, there are always discount codes available to use with Diamond Art Club. Next up, I have got my trading card, which Diamond Art Club refers to as Treasure Quest cards. So these are nice holographic images. You get a lovely little picture of the artwork. And the details reiterated here, and you'll also see a border going around the side. Now this may be in bronze, which this one is, or silver, or gold, or black. And the black cards actually are different all over. They have a kind of matte effect rather than shiny, but anyway. And those go up in ascending order of rarity, and the point of those is that you can use these cards when you've collected a few of them to claim some really nice rewards. So on the back here, where it also confirms that this is bronze, just because it's not always the easiest to tell from the front whether it's bronze or gold, there is a link to diamondartclub.com/redeem. There's also a QR code underneath, so I expect that probably takes you to that website address. I haven't tried it, but I would imagine. Excuse me for the interruption. My doctor called me back and now I have completely lost my train of thought. I think that I still needed to just tell you that if you go on this website, it will tell you the combinations of cards that you need to collect, either a certain amount of bronze, silver and gold, or a certain amount of black. And then that will entitle you to claim really nice rewards, like rather large gift cards in some cases, or even the chance to get a custom kit made by Diamond Art Club with their trademark quality. So that is the trading cards. And then we have the sticker sheet. So this has got lots of individual stickers all over it that are pre-cut for you. Perfect if you keep a logbook. And on this side, you've got a beautiful image of the artwork. I absolutely love this. And you know, when this kit was offered to me, it was so perfect because when this whole thing goes down, the anniversary release, I'm going to be in the south of France. So I felt like this was very apt. Anyway, you've got the key details reiterated here, and inside here are the sticky labels for your storage pots. Ooh, lots more darker colours than I think when looking at it. But then actually when you go over the image looking for dark colours, there are various patches of shade where they're going to come in. And lots of beautiful purples, which is one of my absolute favourite colours. And then at this end here, you can see the 3 ABs. AB stands for Aurora Borealis drill. They have this glitzy coating on them, which is perfect for accents. And I will show you them when I go through the drills. And then there's 2 fairy dust drills. So fairy dust drills have a mica coating on, which gives a sort of subtle glitter effect. I always think of them as an in-between zone between the normal drills and the AB drills. And again, they're just used for accents and to give texture and depth to the diamond painting. And they look beautiful. All the symbols look really nice and clear. Let's crack on and look at the kit. Okay, where's the way in? Oh, this one came out nice and easily. Sometimes I have to fight them. So, here are the drills Lots of beautiful shades there. And yeah, the dark ones really do stand out more than I expected. There's more of them. But yeah, it's that funny thing, isn't it? When you look at an image and certain colours pop out at you, but then when you actually break it down pixel by pixel, which diamond paintings do by nature, even if you're seeing purple, as you often are when you're looking at this image, the actual colour making up that particular pixel may be a very different shade. So yeah, Diamond Art Club hand render their kits, and they have never rendered a kit poorly yet that I've seen, so it is going to be spectacular. Lots of these sort of neutral shades in there as well, but I will go through these properly in a little bit. First off, let's take a sneaky peek at the canvas. I'm going to roll it back on itself just to flatten it out a bit so you can see it better. And here it is. It is so pretty. Oh, wow. Let me show you the top as well. I think this one is going to be really beautiful for being in rounds as well, because Diamond Art Club rounds are so shiny and just they have this amazing shiny sparkly effect to them. And I just think, you know, you've got this beautiful sunlit sky, and I just feel like that works, you know. The sun would be shining down, everything would have that glimmer of sunlight. It makes sense. I think it is going to be spectacular. Now, I am seeing a fair amount of what I would consider to be confetti, which is where you're going to be changing the colour of the drills in your tray pretty regularly. You're not going to have big blocks of one colour to do, which often goes a bit quicker. Confetti can slow you down, but it's what gives you the detail and, you know, really brings the image to life where it's necessary. I mean, it's not like super intense confetti, but there's a lot of sort of similar colours blended together. That said, at the top in the sky, you do have a lot of colour blocking. So these are the ones where if you're proficient with a multi-placer, you can whiz through them, or even if you're single placing, it's going to go a bit quicker and finish you off nice and quickly with the kit there. You may just about be able to see as well that there are lines going through the kit. These mark out where there are perforations in the plastic cover, and those perforations enable you to section your painting more easily. So if you're someone who likes to break it up into sections as you're working on, as I think probably the majority of us are when you're working on quite large paintings like this, then they give you 10 by 10 centimetre squares so that you can just work your way through it bit by bit. I cannot get over how pretty this one is. I cannot wait to see this one done. Okay, I think I will now go through the colours for you so we can see them all a bit more up close and personal and figure out exactly what we're going to be playing with this kit and all the beautiful shades of purple. Okay, there's a few colours you can't see off screen, but this gives you an idea of it. Really, really pretty shades in here. It's got that kind of muted pastel-y feel, which I think can be really, really effective. So the colours that you're going to be working on in this kit are 935, 437. Here is the first AB, and oh, I don't think I've seen this one before. It's a sort of, what's the word for it? Like a kind of almost grey-green maybe? But yeah, anyway, this is your first AB, and you can really see that glitzy coating beautifully on this one. Quite a large bag too. Then you've got 738, 3362, 3837, there are 2 bags of that one. 3052, 209, there are 2 bags of that one. 3827, 210, 553, 2 bags of that one. 208, 2 bags of that one. And a lot of these shades of purple, as you're going to notice, are really quite similar to each other. And that's what you get with proper hand rendering. You get that real attention to detail to bring out every last detail of the painting that they possibly can. And that use of shading is really going to help with that. Then you've got 550, which is a gorgeous shade. 754, 2 fat bags of that, and then 945. Next up, you've got 798. Then you've got 826, 834, 809, 832, 3857, 833, 801, 3836, 300, 400, 758, 3861, 211, 3727, 316, 318, 3860, 792 and 780. 3807 here. I love that shade. I can't decide whether it's more blue or purple. I think more blue, but very much a blend. Then you've got AB436. So again, another AB I don't think I've actually ever seen again, and that's really pretty. I'm a bit of a sucker for ABs on brown backgrounds because they have a lovely pinky effect. And yeah, that is not disappointing. 890, 3064, 161. And here is the first fairy dust drill. This is Z977. And hopefully you can just about see that glittery coating. It's a little more subtle, as I said before, but you can just about see it glinting there. 372, 336, Z778, 159, 791, 310, 842, 160, 934, 939, 936, 3051, 452 and 154. And then the last strip of drills has AB554, another absolute beauty, 951, 6033, 414, 415 and 435. I am so in love with all these purples. Okay, I'm going to pan over the picture now so that you can see it all in a bit more detail, and then I will come back and try and figure out where these special drills go. So the special drills, wish me luck, I'm going to try and find them. So the AB and actually the fairy dust that is a similar shade, those are in her dress. So that's really nice because even though the dress is quite a neutral shade, it's got that kind of focus on it through the use of the special drills to draw your eye to her in the middle there. I don't think they're anywhere else, maybe a tiny bit around, but pretty much just in the dress. A little bit down here I see as well. The purple AB, those two dots, that is along here and here. I think that is the only place I can see any significant number of those. They're kind of where the flowers meet the skyline, and you have that lighting effect. Then I have that lovely sort of grey-green, which is a plus symbol. Where is that? That is through this patch of shrubbery, plants, whatever you'd call it there. Also down here in this corner, and also around here in the lighter patches of green and here as well. Then the beigeish fairy dust. This dash symbol is in her hat. And is it anywhere else? That is also down here and a little bit up here and across this line here where you can see sort of hills or mountains in the background. And possibly, oh yeah, there is a small patch of it up there as well. And then that fairy dust drill that I mentioned was in the dress. I'm pretty sure I just saw, yeah, I did see some of that up here in the sky as well, adding some extra texture up there. Gorgeous. So they're spread out quite liberally, but they are in the kind of places that you would think that would really make sense, drawing your attention very much to her, and then the flowers, particularly where light would fall on them. So yeah, I love that. I think that's going to be beautiful. What a stunningly tranquil, just pretty piece of art this is, and the rendering looks absolutely fabulous. It's going to be gorgeous. What can I say? I'm running out of words to express my love for this diamond painting. I just think it's going to be amazing. Let me know what you think. Is this one that you're going to be picking up? I think that this preview is going to be quite early in the preview schedule. So you at this point, if you're watching soon after the videos come out, will be like me, stalking their pages to figure out what else is coming. But yeah, I think that this one is just, it's got something for everyone. It's got some witchiness, it's got some landscape, it's got beautiful colours, it's got a mix of colour blocking and confetti. I just think it's going to be a lot of fun to diamond paint, and then a really stunning end result. Okay, that is enough waffling about your love for this diamond painting cat. I'm going to leave this there, other than to say thank you again to Diamond Art Club for sending this over to me. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like on it. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing that too. I would love to have you stick around. And I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.